his kids are going to grow up without a father. I feel sorry for all the people that were there that day that were traumatized. The first thing you did was call him a name. And I think you're the one. No, you're the one that you're the one that needs to wake up. You're the one that needs to wake up and get off my show.
You summed it up today, and what I was trying to explain is he promoted Christian nationalism. He was pro Proud Boys. He was pro.
So Casey, I understand. For those of you that are not aware, Casey called into the show yesterday, and by the way, it was within an hour after Charlie Kirk was shot, and Casey called Charlie Kirk a Nazi. Now, when I hear the word Nazi, I think of people who murder people because of their religion, like what took place during the Holocaust. Okay, Nazis are people who literally
there's tyranny, there's oppression.
Yeah, they murdered people because they were Jewish. Now, I am not. I say this once again. I'm not defending Charlie Kirk. I'm not doing that. But when you call somebody a Nazi, you're basically calling them a murderer. Now, his ideology was full of hatred and bigotry. I agree with you. But I think the word Nazi certainly shouldn't be used on someone who never committed a crime. And it definitely, it definitely shouldn't be used literally minutes after someone is murdered. So I disagree with you.
Well, I mean, we were at the Patriot Front, which is a bunch of Nazis. He promoted them. That's what I'm not saying. Okay, we were all emotional yesterday and stuff, what have you. But the point. So
if you promote O.J. Simpson and you still defend O.J. Simpson, are you a murderer?
Well, no, but you're a vile person if you support O.J. Simpson.
I think you're probably but you can say you're vile, but you're not a murderer. And you're calling Charlie Kirk a Nazi. Now, you might have not liked his ideologies that you think might collide with, a Nazi. Okay, you're entitled to your opinion, but just because you support bad people doesn't mean you're a murderer if you support O.J. Simpson, and it certainly doesn't mean you're a Nazi. I disagree with you.
Brian, the echo chamber has been going on. Let's remember with Sarah Palin with the crosshairs on her website. Okay. Remember when Obama, they had at St. Patrick's Day parades in these little conservative towns with Obama hanging from a noose. The political violence.
Charlie Kirk.
First of all,
he didn't commit violence. He didn't commit oppression. He didn't physically assault people. So it's inaccurate.
KC,
it's the echo chamber, guys. It's the echo chamber. Every influencer, they all preach the same thing. If they're saying the word Hillary in the morning at 6 a.m., they're saying Hillary at 8 a.m.
KC, not every influencer on the right says those things. So you're wrong about that. That's a huge. I think your problem is you make large generalizations. I'm going to repeat myself once again. You called into the show before Charlie Kirk's body turned cold. Okay. You called into the show an hour or so after he was murdered. Now, you might not like Charlie Kirk any more than I don't like Charlie Kirk, but he is not a Nazi. He was not a Nazi. Nazis are people that murder other people because of a difference of opinion, religion, or ideology.
What's Patriot Front then? They are he was a.
You're not getting. I'm not getting through it, Casey. I'm not getting through to you, and I don't care how many people in the chat agree with you. I don't.
He supported them, but he was not aligned with them.
Okay. I don't like.
He was aligned with them. He was aligned with this white Christian nationalism. Boys, wake up.
Okay, well that's okay.
He's part of the problem,
sir. First of all, don't tell me to wake up. Okay, I wake up every day, and I know where my surroundings are. KC, are you Jewish by chance?
I am actually, yes.
You are. Okay, well then that's disgraceful because Adolf Hitler and the Nazis literally executed and murdered 7 million people. Okay, I don't like Charlie Kirk. I don't like what he stood for. Charlie Kirk never murdered anybody. And for you to call into the show 30 to 45 minutes after he died and tell me to wake up and you call him a Nazi makes you a fool.
He's a white supremacist.
Ben Shapiro is an idiot. So what? Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro. Why don't you focus? Ben Shapiro is an idiot. Okay, we're not talking about Ben Shapiro. I'm not here to defend Ben Shapiro, but Ben Shapiro's also not a Nazi. Okay, you're a Nazi if you literally kill or murder people because of their ideology or because of their religion. Charlie Kirk was a bad guy, but you called up 30 minutes after the show. You didn't say, gosh, I feel, no. Wake up, sir. Wake up and listen. Sir, wake up and listen. Wake up. Sir, wake up. Listen, stop talking. You didn't call into this show, and the first thing you didn't say was, man, I feel so horrible for his family, for his kids. I feel horrible for his wife. His kids are going to grow up without a father. I feel sorry for all the people that were there that day that were traumatized. The first thing you did was call him a name. And I think you're the one. No, you're the one that you're the one that needs to wake up. You're the one that needs to wake up and get off my show. You're the one that needs to wake up, KC. Wake up.
He's spreading more bad information than most of the influencers.
Yeah, listen, I'm sorry.
People like that just don't have any common sense. He just seems to me like he can't put 2 and 2 together.